Hello ladies, I am here to do a review, a first time review on the Solstice scent Burnishing Glaze Bath and Body Oil. This is the pink sugar. I think I got this in yesterday, but y'all know I use stuff quickly. And I used it on dry skin. You can use it on dry skin and just coming out the bath or shower. You can also, if you don't want to spray it on you, you can pour it into your bath. It's like a bath oil. This stuff is expensive. This is only 4 ounces. It is very concentrated. It is an oil. But I believe this, I don't have my receipt, but I believe, and I think for the different fragrances, it may cost different prices. And so for the pink sugar glaze, I think this was either $13 or $15 for this 4 ounce. And that's the reason I would not pour this into my bathtub unless you have a small bath. I have an oversized tub, so I would probably need half of this bottle just to, you know, get it concentrated to where I can feel it on my body. But I would not pour. This is way too expensive to be pouring into the tub. But so I need it to last for me as long as it can last. I did use it. It is filled up to the top. I used it once today. And as you can see, this is where it is. It maybe was a little bit higher, but it is pretty full. The ingredients in it says ingredients. I'm not going to say all of these long words, but cyclomethicone, NF, fragrance and or essential oils as indicated on label, argan oil, rice bran oil. So basically, those are the ingredients. Again, cyclomethicone, NF, I don't know what the NF is, fragrance and or essential oils, argan oil, rice bran oil, and basically it says shake glaze before use as product may settle. So I did shake it before I used it. And it says mist on skin for light moisture, ethereal glow, and alluring fragrance as desired. Add to bath water for a moisturizing and aromatic experience. Please be careful when exiting the tub, as it will become slippery. And as I said, I don't think it would be that slippery unless you have to pour a lot in it. I wouldn't, just because, as I said, you only get 4 ounces and it is kind of pricey, you know, to get it to how you want it. I don't know. This is the pink sugar. I don't know what, because they have different, what am I trying to say? They have different collections, and I don't know what collection the pink sugar is from, but if you just go into the perfumes, this is one of the more popular fragrances, pink sugar. So she do make the glaze, the perfume, and I believe maybe the ganache. And this is the ganache. I bought this one the first time I ordered from Solstice scent. This is the kitchen. And this is how it looks. As you can see, I've used it, and I also gave some away, you know, as a sample to a friend, to another girlfriend. It's thick. No, not that thick, but their stuff is heavily scented. I will say this is not, you will not put this stuff on like the ganache and not be able to smell it. I mean, it is heavily scented. It is moisturizing. It does moisturize the skin. It soaks in very well. It is heavy to me. It is heavy, so I couldn't see myself putting this on in the summer months or in the warmer months here especially. But I could see myself spraying this on because, as I said, I sprayed this on dry skin and, you know, rubbed it in, and it was just like it evaporated so quick. But I can see, I don't know if that makes sense. When I went like this, I can see, kind of feel the oils lightly, but not really. It just felt like really, it just felt dry, but I see no ashiness on my skin. I've been going all day and I still smell it. Now I will say, with the glaze and with the ganache, I haven't tried her whipped soaps yet, but with the glaze and the ganache, they are heavily concentrated and scented. When you put them on, they are very strong. With this, I love the pink sugar, and the pink sugar perfume is a lighter tone. When you first put it on, while it's wet, it is a little stronger, but not really to where it's like annoying. That's what I liked about the pink sugar, and it smells really good. With the glaze, this stuff was really strong. When I first put it on, it was almost to the point where it was kind of annoying when I first put it on, and I didn't know if I kind of wanted to, you know, just like wash because I just sprayed it on my arms, on my shoulders, my neck, and then around my waist and my butt area. And it was really strong until it dried. Maybe it took about 30 minutes to an hour for it to calm down. But for me, it really was kind of annoying. I like strong smells, but not to the point. These are perfumes, so it can be a little bit too much. So I know now just to spray like a little bit, because I was like, you know, and this is basically, I would say, like a perfume in a bottle. This is actually stronger than the perfume, in my opinion. I could still smell the stuff very strongly. It's a lighter once it like settles and dries, even though it's a dry oil type of thing. But once it kind of settles and dries, it tones down a lot. But like, if somebody is really close to you or your honey is up on you, they will be able to smell it. You know, you'll still be smelling good. But if you spray this on and instantly walk out the house or walk around somebody, they'll be like, what you got on? You know, you can smell it. It's strong. So she definitely ain't going to short you out on the scent where you spray it on and 2 seconds later you can't even smell it anymore. Because her stuff costs way too much money for that foolishness. But for me, perfumey scents, you know, sometimes if I put too much, it will be just too much for me. So now, like I said, now I know to, you know, only spray a little, or maybe spray it in my hand and, you know, rub it up and down my body. And the same thing with the ganache. This has a heavy fragrance as well too. This is the kitchen, but it does smell really good. But heavily fragranced products. The perfumes, some of them are really strong, and as they dry, they tone down a lot. All of them tone down a lot, but the pink sugar, when it tones down, unless your honey or whoever is, you know, smelling your neck, it tones down to the point where somebody else may not smell it. And that's just with the pink sugar. Some are more stronger than others, even as they dry and tone down. You can they still kind of have a strong smell to it, but the pink sugar has a very light scent once it dries and tones down. Whereas this, if you have on both, you be smelling real good. People be smelling it. Okay, so that's enough of the Solstice scent. Hopefully, you know, I was able to explain to you that stuff really smells good. Is, you know, for you to get such small sizes, they are expensive, but it's worth it because the stuff does last a long time, especially the perfumes. You really don't have to put that much on. And it's kind of like a trial and error, you know, to put on, you know, as you put it on, you see how much of it you maybe can stand. If it's too strong, you know, you can't stand it, you know, to maybe just put a little on, you know, and as it dries, you may want to put a little bit more on if you keep it in your purse or something. But if you put, sometimes for me, if I put too much of it on, it's like, oh my goodness, it was too much. So that's just me. But anywho, it smells good. So on to the next. Today I got in my Cherry Tree Lane soap, and it's the milk. Aren't these cute? How she do this? And she wraps it, you know, in the paper. Now, one thing, this is the milk bar, and it's a facial / body bar. She's on Etsy. I do have her yogurt facial bar. She has many facial bars that you can choose from for many different things. She has a tea tree bar, a bentonite mud clay bar. I just happened to buy her more milder bars, which is the yogurt. This is her yogurt bar. She sent me a sample, and I absolutely loved it. And her sample, I've had over a month. When I bought her lip scrub, she sent me this, and of course it was a lot bigger, but I'm still using it. I believe I ordered from her in March, so I've been using it since the first day I got it, when I got it out the mail. And so what is it now, May? It's over almost 2 months, if not 2 months. I've been using just a sample, so you can only imagine I'll have this thing forever. And this is just her bigger yogurt bar. This is how she make it. It looks like a big ice cube or something. And again, she puts it in her white wrappers. Now, one thing about her soaps is that because she's such a small company, she not all of her soaps, when she sells them, they're ready to use. So what she does is when you buy from her, she emails you, you know, thank you for buying. I'm going to ship your soaps out soon. And then when she ships them out, she sends you another email with your tracking number. And she will also tell you that you will not be able, if you will or will not be able to use the soaps. And if you can't use the soap, when you get it, she will have the date on it as to when you can use it and the name of the soap. So this is it. So this is the milk bar, and she says ready, milk bar ready, June 6th. So that means this bar will be ready to use by June 6th. I cannot use it now because it has to finish curing. And so that's one thing I like about her, is that, you know, she's not going to just send you a bar of soap knowing that it's not finished curing. You know, she's going to put on there, look, you can't use it now, but she does send it out. I believe she does this out of her home, so she may not be able to stock all of this stuff up in her house, so she'll send it to you and put a date on it when you can use it. Again, this is the yogurt bar. She has the name of it, yogurt facial bar. And then also, because I got this in March, she had on here ready by April 30th. You know, so she put the tag on there, and she tells you that in her email when you purchase from her that you will not be able to use it. And she will put a sticker on there with the date when you will be able to use it. And so again, I love this yogurt bar on my skin. It gets my skin clean. It doesn't dry my face out. You know, my skin is just, you know, my face is just, is right where I want it to be, you know. So I fell in love with this yogurt bar within the first day or two of using it. I was like, wait a minute, but I didn't want to, you know, talk too fast. And so I used it for about 2 weeks. And within those 2 weeks of using it, I was using another 2 facial bars, a system from another soap maker, and they were okay. But within, as I said, when I got my order from her, I said, oh, another facial bar, and I used it the first day I got it, and within a day or two, I noticed a difference in my skin. And after 2 weeks of using it, I noticed a huge difference in my skin. And that's when I ordered her full-size one of this, of the yogurt bar. And, you know, was interested in trying more of her facial bar. So I got the milk bar. And so I can't use this until June. And so, yeah, so give her a try. So far, I'm loving her. I've only tried one, but I like it. I think it's really good. This one can double as a facial bar and body bar. It's really mild. She's on Facebook. I don't believe, no, she's not on Instagram, but she is on Facebook. Very professional, very, very sweet. Quick shipping. Customer service is off the charts. She stays in touch with you the whole way through. She's very appreciative and grateful for your business. As I said, you know, does this by herself. She's very small. And she's on Etsy, and it's Cherry Tree Lane Soap on Etsy. So just put it in the search box. She also sells the lip scrubs that, I had bought that I had, and if you follow her on Facebook, you will see everything that she sells, because she takes wonderful pictures of her stuff. She sells the lip scrubs, she sells lip butters, she sells shampoo bars for hair, body stuff, shampoo, body soap for kids, scrubs, you know, body scrubs. She sells all of that stuff, and her prices are pretty good. She has gone up, I believe, on some of her stuff by like 50 cents, 75 cents. And probably because, you know, she's getting more popular and, you know, maybe have to make more stuff more often. So, other than that, you know, I'll buy from her any day. I just love her facial products. My next step from her is a facial mask. Excuse me. She do sell facial masks, you know, that are all natural as well. So give her a try. Cherry Tree Lane Soap. She's on Etsy, and Solstice Scents. They are on Facebook. I don't believe they are on Instagram, but if you hashtag Solstice Scents, you will see a lot of pictures from people who have bought their products. They do not, I haven't seen a sale from them yet, so I don't believe they do sales. But, you know, people buy up their stuff, so I guess, you know, they don't have to do sales. And, you know, their products, their ingredients are really good ingredients. And they take their time, you know, making this stuff. So give them a try if you would like. That would be all. Thanks for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Please leave your comments in the box below. Please share the video and like it. And peace out.